2024 is absolutely flying by, so let's check out April's data and see how the Lakewood Ranch real estate market did. Will April's data tell us that we're in a buyer's market? Will it say we're in a seller's market? Is it going to kind of tell us that inflation is having an impact or mortgage rates? So I don't know. Let's check it out and we'll look at it together. We're focused on resale homes in the 3 zip codes that cover Lakewood Ranch, which are 34211, 34202, and 34240. Let's take a look at the top level stats. First, we'll look at the total number of sales. So April of this year versus last, total number of sales is down 11%. Average sales price, down 6%. And the median sales price ticked down 2%. All three things trending downward, so that's very interesting. Now let's take a look at days on market, sold price versus list price, and the absorption rate. We're definitely seeing days on market trend upwards. In April, the price reduced homes took 20% longer to sell versus last year, and the non-price reduced homes took 5% longer. So both indicators that days on market trending upwards, it's taking longer for the inventory to sell. Now let's slide on over and take a look at the closed price versus list price chart that I compiled. And after putting together 7 months of data, what I noticed most from this chart is the price reduced homes consistently hover around 88%, give or take, of their original list price. And the non-reduced homes are selling around 97% of their original list price. And that's really consistent. So I'm going to take a guess and say that that number is going to hold true regardless of what the market dynamics are and what prices do. The percentage is probably going to hold tight. I've got 7 months of data that show that. Let's see if it continues as I move forward month to month. All right, now let's look at the absorption rate, which is going to tell us how the supply and demand principles are working out here in Lakewood Ranch. Is the supply meeting the demand, and is the demand meeting the supply? Let's check it out. And a reminder, this is how you figure out absorption rate. You count up the total homes sold over a specific time period, divide by the total number of active/pending homes that are currently for sale. It's that easy. And if the number lands between 0 and 15%, that signifies a buyer's market. 15 to 20 would be neutral, and then anything 20 and up, that's considered a seller's market. So as of the middle of May, the active listings currently on the market are right around 923 is what I came up with. I remove all the new construction stuff because that doesn't tell the whole story. We're only talking resale, which is going to give us a really defined set of data. So again, there's about 923 active listings on the market right now. And taking into account the sales pace from this past April of 160 homes, that gives us an absorption rate at 17%. And that falls right in the middle of what we would consider a neutral market. In my opinion, that's great. That's a very, very, very good sign. And when you add up the 4-month average and figure that out, so take the last 4 months pace, divide by 4, that would be right around a 14% figure. And that's at the top end of buyer's market. So 14 and 17%. To me, that's both trending into that neutral territory. So the takeaway, what that means is we appear to have a balanced market here in Lakewood Ranch. Buyers do not have to rush into making decisions. They don't have to make offers on homes that may or may not be the right house for them. They have a chance to actually look at inventory and pick their home that's the right one for them. Sellers can enter the market knowing that there is some balance, there are buyers out there, and as long as they present their home in a desirable fashion and at the proper price, because price is everything, we are in a neutral market and there's a good chance you'll sell the home. Because balance is good, right? Everyone wants balance in their life. So here's the takeaway and a really quick recap. The total number of sales from April compared to last year, it was down 6%. The days on market went up 20% and 5% respectively. And the absorption rate is showing us maybe probably a neutral market. If we see that trend carry on month to month to month as we move forward, we'll be confident in saying definitely that's a neutral market. So let's continue to watch this and see where it goes. I'm sure you're curious, we are too. That's why we do these videos. Now, if you like this type of video, do us a favor and hit the thumbs up button below and subscribe to the channel. I'll put one of these out in the middle of the month, every single month, that analyzes how the prior month did. Continuing forward, this is going to give a great picture of how the Lakewood Ranch real estate market is doing. And if you're interested in learning more about Lakewood Ranch, Go to our website, which you can see here below. It has a ton of resources about all the 50+ villages and neighborhoods, as well as stuff to do, restaurants, you name it. There's a million resources that you can explore on your own time. And again, we love helping people like you with your real estate needs. So if you'd like to chat about your goals, give us a call, email, text, whatever works best. We are here for you. So that wraps up this monthly market update. Again, I'm Michael Chankis with Charles Rutenberg Realty here in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. And for my wife, Courtney, we'll see you next time.
Don't forget to come back for more video updates, and if you want to keep watching, click the More Videos button here for a playlist of all things Lakewood Ranch.